Sitaram, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of the Choutai and Gopal family as we celebrate the life of Rosa Chotai, whose motto in life was to achieve your independence and be your own individual. As a young girl of 16, coming to Bristol Village by marriage, she fitted in with the community, family, and everyone she encountered. Rosa has been in this district for over 7 decades. She has been a stalwart in this community since she became the bride of Pa, also known as brother to old and young alike. After 64 years of marriage, she lost her better half just 6 years ago when we were all here, gathered at the same venue to celebrate his life. Although it was sorrowful time for her, she was not daunted. She continued to show her independence and her independent nature. Rosa continued to live a rich and fulfilling life. She was always about family. She did everything and anything for them. She kept a close relationship with her 3 daughters, her 3 beautiful daughters, her 3 grandchildren, her 3 great-grandchildren, and the entire extended family. In addition, she was a cherished aunt by many. She undoubtedly left a void here. Noteworthy. I was told not to say anything bad, but it's not bad. We'll just talk a little truth. When her grandchildren or any children needed to be in line, all it took was a good stern look, or even a little buff here and there. But these choices were her disciplining us, and we could now say we appreciate it. Although she was not formally educated, her dream was to become a teacher, and that she was to us. We learned how to be supported, not only to our family, but to our community. We adopted the values that she shared with us, and now we practice them with our own family. Being the oldest sister-in-law in the Choutai family, she gained her title Bauji, which became her second name to friends, families, her neighbors, and the community. It was never hard for Bauji to meet and greet and host everyone who came by. Now, she could make up some palori, knead some flour, and make some roti. If only her children could do the same. As simple as roti and fry aloo. And guess what, guys? We know it was finger-licking good. Bauji, a lady who was considerate, always willing to help, and most of all, was always there for who needed her. A strong, courageous fighter. That's who she was. With a spirit that none could break. Every prayers, every wedding, any event, she was there. You could count on her. We can only pay tribute to her by following her motto. Be yourself, be your own individual, and always strive for the best. The camaraderie she shared with us is what makes this void hard to fill. But as family, we have pledged to continue with her camaraderie and love and support that she gave us forever. For those of us gathered here today, especially the younger ones, let us keep her motto alive. Let us stick together, be there for one another, and remember, family comes first. Thank you for taking the time to come out to support us. Thank you for coming together. We appreciate you taking the time to be here with us. So if anyone has a few words to share, please feel free to kindly come and share. Be mindful of the time we have. Don't be shy. We have the Wheel of Fortune Music.
Sitaram, everyone. We all know this day has to come, and as common as it is, we can never get accustomed to it. My mother, we call her the lady. Ladies, Moi, Gyal, Rosa, she would answer to anything and put in her little piece on the side also. You could never tell her anything, and she let it pass. She was a beloved aunt to her sister's children. And when her sister's children, a lot of them even younger than her own children, started to pass, she started to get a little antsy. Oh, all the young ones going and I staying. But Ma has been a rock to the entire Choutai family. From the day she came here, not Auntie Samde could attest to that, being one of the older ones here. She has been there through thick and thin, with never a side glance in the wrong way. Ma, I just want to say thank you. You have been my rock. You have been my savior. You have been my confidant. And I could never thank you enough. I know you cannot hear these words now. And you know when we had our little talk, is it shut your mouth and move on. That was shut your mouth and move on. Everything will fall in place. Thank you, Ma, on behalf of my sisters, my nephews, whom she has been. Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare, Jai 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 Krishna Hare. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवन हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दो, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दो. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. वो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. Namaga Juti Janamagawaya Sadhu di book Janamag Juti Janamagawaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Sa open it. Juti Janamagawaya एक बिना है हम सब लड़की धरती हमारी माता एक बिना है हम सब लड़के धरती हमारी माता कुटुंब बिनीला संगन साथी कुटुंब बिनीला संगन साथी आए जग साया साधु Juti Janamagawaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Juti Namau Natagagat me Doya me Paramaya Dodana me Maya Jagat me Doya me Paramaya Kaulat Kamadaya we Pendaulat Kucha Kamanaye Chutigaya Chaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Satsanghat Kanga Bahe Komal Kashke Para Satsanghat Kanga Bahe Komal Jisake Para Sapsakawat Alakahe Jawe Kahi Masakal Patakaya Chanu Chatanga Pajaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Sati Janamagawaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya Sadhu Juti Janamagawaya.
Sitaram, everyone who are present here, and to those of us looking and listening via the link. I am here this morning just to say welcome to each and every one of you here, and also to those joining us virtually. I have been saying thanks to my mother over the years. She is not hearing anything there. However, I know, and I'm telling each and every one here, whenever you say thanks to your mother, whether she is here or not, you will get a blessing for that. And today, publicly, I want to say thank you, Ma, for bringing us up to be where we are today, and for treating my children like your children. In fact, whenever we used to be going out, they were not my children. They were her children. I was their sister, so you have to correct people. Those are my children. But she was mother to them. And for that, I thank her most sincerely. And also for where myself, my sisters, my children, and all of us are in this world today. Most of you here will know us from beginning. Some of you may not know. But I would have been here with my parents and my children and my sisters and my extended family. I don't say Tanti Samde because I am almost old as her, but Samde is my friend, and Ma was all of us friend. So what I want to say this morning, I'm not preaching, I'm not the pundit. All I would like to say is that hold on to your families. The child would have said that when she was talking. She probably didn't emphasize it enough. Some of you may have missed it, so I'm repeating it. Hold on to your families. And I'm talking to my children out here too. Family is what makes the world go around. Without family, we are nowhere. All of us sitting here today are looking at what is happening in the society. And let me tell you, as a teacher for 42 years, I could tell you that that is because the fabric of the family has been worn away. There is none. When we look around and we see the many single mothers and some fathers out there, we know, although some single mothers did quite a good job. I would not call myself a single mother, although I was there with my children alone, but I had my mother, I had my sisters, I had my father. And who were they? Family. So even if you are single with your children, whether man or woman, and you stay with your family, you would have good people around you. And if we want this society to become a better place, when we look at all that is happening around, we will hold on to those people who are our family. And who is our family? We don't only have family by blood, you know. We have family right around us. Not one kind of people is your family. When you look around the country, you look around the world, we have human beings. And once you build a relationship, that is family. And I am asking each and every one of us here and those of us listening to us virtually, family, family, family is important. So let us, as we heard, that Ma had a motto, always strive to be independent. Being independent doesn't mean to say that if you want a little assistance, you wouldn't go and ask somebody. We mustn't be proud. We must be humble in our independence. So I could run by Tanti Samle over the wall and say, girl, here now, you have hot pepper? Give me one now. She said, no, take two. I say, all right, there's only one I want, but I'll take the two. You understand what I'm trying to say? That is how we have to live. You're anybody. You don't have to be related by blood. Look, I have a friend come here from Hadbargen since last night. She spent the night here. And let me tell you a little secret about her. She doesn't get up until all 11 o'clock. But this morning, she had to get up 4 o'clock from here and run up the road and make sure she do that. So we're not related by blood. We the same. I say, yeah, right. She say, yeah, that's what you go say. But yeah, nana, the priest come home and beg for me, you know. He said, no, them is girl children. Them had to see about the kettle and whatnot, and they go get husband just now. My mother have 3 girl children. Yes, my father was working. He bringing in the money. But who was the pressure behind becoming who we are today? She. You come, sit down, do your homework, read a book, do so. She always at us. Do something. Don't let no man take no advantage of you, you know. If you have your education, nobody can do nothing. You're bright, you're good. Be nice, be humble with everybody. Live a good life. Me I say I'm perfect, eh? I just do wrong thing, and I might still have to do wrong thing because I'm still living. Me I know when I had to die. But we have to try to be as good as we are. You see your heart? She ain't nothing, you know. But you will have her here in our heart from now until we are where she is today. So, Sitaram, and thank every one of you for taking time out. We appreciate the fact that you can be here with us today to share in the celebration of her life. And that's a body lying there. We know she has gone to where she has to go. We wish her Godspeed, and Ma, rest in peace. But you know, we can't do without you, so we're still asking you to look at us from wherever you are. Give us that courage to go on and on until our time has come. Do not leave us on our own. We can't do without you. We're going to do without you physically, but please always be there as a reminder to us. Thank you again for me, my children, and every one of us. Bye-bye.
I now want to put one of my friends as part of the Chandrasekhar Vishnu Mandir Rio Claro. I want to put one of my friends a little on the spot. Chris, I would ask you to come and join me in a bhajan, please.
भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे, भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे। हो गोविंद मुरारी गोपाला मुरारी, गोविंद मुरारी गोपाला मुरारी। भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे, भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे। मथुरा नाथा हे गिरिधारी, मथुरा नाथा हे गिरिधारी। राधा माधव हे गिरिधारी, राधा माधव हे गिरिधारी। राधा माधव हे गिरिधारी। भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे, भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे। हो गोविंद मुरारी गोपाला मुरारी, गोविंद मुरारी गोपाला मुरारी। भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे, भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे। भजन करो मनवा गोविंद हरे।
We have any last words to share? Anybody would like to share any last words? Well, I do want to share a little joke. After many years of visiting back and forth, I'll admit, not even my own mother could remember all three of her children's name. But when I would come and see this lady, Baoji, she would know my name. And there's three of us, and we look all alike. But again, not like my mother forgetting my name. She would know and remember my name. And that says a lot about a person of who she is, and again ties back to her motto, being independent, be yourself, and strive. That's who she was as a person. Took the time to know people, love people, and she definitely taught that to us. Again, my cousins, nieces, nephews, it is important that we carry on what she wanted, keeping together and keeping strong. If anybody would like to view the body, now would be the time, because after the ceremony is done, you will not be able to view the body. So in an orderly fashion, we'll take some time to do that. Thank you, everyone.
ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में चल आज नहा ले। परम पिता का प्रेम पात्र बनकर तू शुभ वर पाले। ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, हो जा मन में मगन। ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु परम
जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका नाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है। द्रुपद सुता को लाज बचायो, रहस गज को फंद छुड़ायो, ऐसे कृपा धाम को, ऐसे कृपा धाम को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है। कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका नाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरवरधारी,
वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी,
वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरवरधारी,
वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी,
नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी,
नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी,
नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी,
नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी।
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरिओ,
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
आओ रे गाओ रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे गाओ रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे
आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे
गाओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे
गाओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरिओ
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 हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा 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 हरि नारायण हरिओ
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा 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 हरि नारायण हरिओ
वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरवरधारी
वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी
नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी
नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे
आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरिओ
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरिओ
हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा हरि नारायण हरिओ
हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा हरि नारायण जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। कोई न खेवन हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेरा पार करे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज
Sitaram all. Thank you again for all who has come out and taken the time to come and share with us, to come and be with our family and celebrate the life of Rosa Chotai. Just a little gentle reminder that after the service finishes, which will start very soon, the body will be covered and taken away. So if anybody would like a few minutes to come and see the body, please kindly don't touch the body. You can come and do so now.
आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
जिनके लिए है तूने महल सजाए, मतलब का यार सारे सभी है पराए।
जिनके लिए तूने महल सजाए, मतलब का यार सारे सभी है पराए।
इनके लिए है कितना, इनके लिए है कितना तूने दुख झेला।
2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
काहे तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी करम कर ले, दुनिया से डरना।
काहे तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी करम कर ले, दुनिया से डरना।
पाप की अगिन में खुद को, पाप की अगिन में खुद को काहे को धकेला।
2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
शरण तू हो जा, ध्यान लगा ले, जीवन मिले ना फिर ये जीवन को पाले।
आई की शरण तू हो जा, ध्यान लगा ले, जीवन मिले न फिर ये जीवन को पाले।
खेल जगत का सारा, खेल जगत का सारा उसी ने ही चुप के रोने वाले, रखना छिपा के दिल के छाले रे। चुप के रोने वाले, रखना छिपा के दिल के छाले रे। ये पत्थर का देश है पगले, कोई न तेरा कोई तेरा दर्द न जाने को आए, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। गोविंद नाम लेकर जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री गंगा जी का तट हो, यमुना का तट निकट हो, और सावरा निकट हो। जब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री वृंदावन का थल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो, मुख में तुलसी जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। मेरा सावरा खड़ा हो, तीर छा चरण निकले, जब प्राण तन से निकले, जब प्राण तन से निकले, तन से निकले, तन से निकले। एक दिन हमें भी जाना है,
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है।
जग चला जात है सारा, जग चला जात है सारा, इसका कौन ठिकाना है।
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है।
खूब मौज कर देख तमाशा,
खूब मौज कर देख तमाशा,
ए लाने को करनी है सो कर ले वंदे,
करनी है सो कर ले बंदे।
फिर नहीं आना है।
हमें भी जाना है,
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। कोरी कोरी करके जोरी,
कोरी कोरी करके जोरी,
भरा खजाना है। संग न जाए उसका साथी,
संग न जाए उसका साथी।
फिर पछताना है। एक दिन हमें भी जाना है।
एक दिन हमें भी जाना
जग चला जात है सारा, जग चला जात है सारा, इसका कौन ठिकाना है।
हमें भी जाना है,
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है,
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है।
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। शीघ्र सारे दूर गुणों को दूर हमसे कीजिए। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। लीजिए हमको शरण में, हम सदाचारी बने। ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रत धारी बने। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों की नित्य ही सेवा करें। सत्य बोले झूठ त्यागे, नेह आपस में करे। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए।
जय गणेश गणनाथ दयानिधि, सकल विघ्न कर दूर हमारे। माँ नाम वंदन स्वीकार करो प्रभु, शरण शरण हम आए तुम्हारे। जय गणेश गणनाथ दया निधि। जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला,
जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला,
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
गोपाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है, नंद लाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है। गोपाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है, नंद लाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
मोर मुकुट सिर गल बनमाला, केसर तिलक लगाए, केसर तिलक लगाए। मोर मुकुट सिर गल बनमाला, केसर तिलक लगाए, केसर तिलक लगाए। वृंदावन की कुंज गलिन में सबको नाच नचाए, ओह सबको नाच नचाए। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला,
जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला,
यमुना किनारे धेनु चरावे, माधव मदन मुरारी, माधव मदन मुरारी। यमुना किनारे धेनु चरावे, माधव मदन मुरारी, माधव मदन मुरारी। मधुर मुरलिया जभी बजावे, हर ले सुध बुध सारी, ओह हर ले सुध बुध सारी। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
गिरधर नागर कहती मीरा, सूर को श्यामल भाया, सूर को श्यामल भाया। गिरधर नागर कहती मीरा, सूर को श्यामल भाया, सूर को श्यामल भाया। तुकाराम और नामदेव ने विठ्ठल विठ्ठल गाया, ओह विठ्ठल विठ्ठल गाया। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला,
जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला,
शक्ति बिना न कोई श्यामल दर्शन पाए, श्यामल दर्शन पाए। राधा शक्ति बिना न कोई श्यामल दर्शन पाए, श्यामल दर्शन पाए। आराधन कर राधे राधे कान्हा भागे आए, ओह कान्हा भागे आए। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है।
गोपाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है, नंदलाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है। गोपाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है, नंदलाला हरि का प्यारा नाम है। श्री राधे
सिंधु प्रियो नदी नर्मदा जले स्नापितो मिटकम चैव उपतिष्ठिताम्। ओम गंगा सिंधु प्रियो नदी नर्मदा जले स्नापितो मिटकम चैव उपतिष्ठिताम्। चंदन ओम मेन बरोवली राजा दान विद्यो महाबला येन तम वरिजनामि चंदनम उपतिष्ठिताम्। ओम नाना विधानि पुष्पाणि ऋतुकालोद्भवानि च मयार्पितानि देवेशं पुष्पम् उपतिष्ठिताम्। आरती। ओम यमद्वारे महागोरे महदोतम सावृते तमो निवार्जनार्थाय इदं दीपं ददाम्यहम्। Next one. No. Go back. ओम गंगा सिंधु पयो नदी नर्मदा जले स्नापितो मिटकम चैव उपतिष्ठिताम्। ओम मेन ब्रोवली राजा दान विद्यो महाबला येन तम यथागारं हृदस्तोनं जीर्णभूतवसीदते तथैव सीदन्ति नराजरा मृत्युनशाङ्गतः. As a mansion with firm and massive pillars going to crumble and dilapidate, so too mortal men. We all fall victim to old age and death. Atayedi najajanatu yana parina parvati yatayeva yamuna purana samudda mudakalakam. A night that flies returns no more. In the same way, as the water of the canal or the river flows into the ocean, it never comes back. You know what caused all that problem? What caused all that problem? That man only had one problem in life, you know. One problem, and that cost him his life, you know. A grey hair. That man see a grey hair on his ears one day in the mirror, and he panic. And he made foolish decisions after that. So grey hair is problem. After you get grey, there's only one place you're going after that, you know, in the grave. You're skating with the banana peel, you're going down. So you could dye it, change any color you want, it's still gray. You can't hide it. It says, Atmana manusho chastvam kimanya manuso chasi ayuste hiyate yasya stitasya cha gatasya chaha. Why do you lament and cry for a person when they have died? Grieve for yourself. Grieve for yourself because you could be next. There's somebody who was playing a bhajan, Itanato Karana Swami. That have nothing to do with dead people. As a matter of fact, none of the bhajan they play so far have anything to do with somebody who dead. It had to do with people who live in, who praying to God. Jab pranatan se nikale. When my time come, Govinda nama lekar, I should be able to chant the name of God when my life is about to leave the body. Not when it's dead. Whatever you do in life, death is there with you. Sahaiva mrityu brajati saha mrityu nisharatati gatava suradagigmanam saha mrityu navaratati. From the moment we were conceived, God has given you only two things in this world. Nothing else God give you. God gave you a job. Oh, He paying your salary. I didn't know that. You know something that me know. God has given you only two things. One is a date of birth, and two, a date of death. And he's a worthless fella because he give you the two together. You get the two the same day, but you can't remember which is the second one. We just hope the second one don't come. Yeah, you're gonna live forever. Keep on living. You get the two together from the time we were conceived. Regardless of what we do, death goes with us until that journey comes to an end. However long the distance travel. Her distance was what, 87 years? That's enough years to live. To live more than 87 years and lie down in a bed? No way. No way. I want to lie down in a bed and tell my daughter I want a cup of water to drink, and she said, Dad, shut your mouth, I just give you one. When I was walking, you couldn't talk to me so. You know, there's a thing we used to tell people a long time. They had 4 ashrams that we're supposed to live by. Grihastha, Vanprast, right? Brahmachari, and Sannyas. I was telling the Swami one day in New York, he said, if we have that in Trinidad, I said, yes, but we don't call it that. He said, what you call it in Trinidad? I said, we call it donkey, we call it monkey, we call it donkey, monkey, dog, donkey, owl. I said, when you're small, you're like a monkey. You're running all over the blasted place. You're doing nothing. And then you make the mistake, see somebody's daughter and decide to get married. Big mistake. Because you had to walk like donkey to find them. And then when you reach 50, 60 years old and your children get a little big, you could talk whole day, they don't listen to you. So you're like a dog, you're barking whole day. Nobody listening. And if you live long enough, there's a fellow from Germany that's come in your house and live. They call him Alzheimer. When he reach, you're like an owl. Anybody talking to you? Who? You don't know who it is. That is our life to live? No way, partner. Eat your belly full and dead happy. Don't lie down like no bed in a house. He says the problem in life starts. Gatreshu balaya prapta shvetashvai shiroruha jaraya purusha jirana kimahi kritrapavavayet. If you live long enough in this world, wrinkles going to start to appear in your body. That's the first sign. And then your hair start to turn gray. That's the second sign. After that, old age steps in. After that, death. And there's nothing you could do about it. Where you go stretch your skin and do plastic surgery, do it now. You stretch it, how far you go stretch? How much you go stretch it? You want it that pretty? Nandatyatya aditya nandasya timite ravav atmano nava buddhyanto manushya jivita kshayam. When the day dawns, we are all delighted in acquisition. And when the sun sets, we all delight in pleasures. But very few reflect to see that their life is shortened by every sunrise and every sunset. Reshyantu mukamadrishta navam navamiha gata ritunam parivartena pranana prana sanshaya. We all rejoice at the advent of every new season. Where I live in every Old Year's night, we used to wake up because the church used to ring a bell 12 o'clock in the night. If you know how irritating that is now, when you hear that in the night. But when you're young, you want to hear it. When you get old, you realize every time that bell ring, hey, only take it easy. You're one step closer to your grave. We rejoice. Very few realize that their lives decay when the seasons smile. Yatakashtam chakashtam cha samyetam maranayavi samyeta vyapapi yanam kalamasa jakangshana evam abharyashta putrashta jnanatascha dhananicha samyeta vyavadavanti dhruvohesham nisambhavaha. Just as a tidal wave brings two logs together in the ocean, and another wave comes and separates them. In the same way, husband, wife, children, relatives hold on to us and then separate themselves. That's what I tell you when they were singing the song, Jyoti Bindu. And I tell you that the stupidest thing was ever made. That song is the stupidest thing was ever made. Because here says, never to meet again. Or you will never see Choutai again, no matter where, or you could born 1,000,000 times. It have no Choutai again and it have no Rosa again. That done. If you think when she dead, she going and meet he again, you keep dreaming that. That's only in the movies. Ham tum you go say, Geeta me, for 100 years, me and you go married. I gain pressure from that woman from the day I married a woman. When I not going married, she again to get more pressure. Nah, God can't be so heartless, man. Come on. Them things don't work. Never to meet again. That's why I tell people. Cherish people when they are alive. Cherish your parents when they are alive. I went to do a funeral in Woodland a few years ago and I made a statement. And I only went to that funeral because of the lady name. That's the only reason I went. Because she and my father had the same name, parallel. And I said it in the funeral. That this lady was sick for months. None of you never bathed that lady and give her food to eat. Today all you want to buy rose and put it in the box. I get fired the same day. As I light up the body, that was swaha for me. One of the sons tell me that, he said, Bab, you could jump in the fire. I said, if I jump in the fire, nothing will happen to me, you know. Nothing will happen to me, because she turned rich, not mine. Why you want to put rose and all kind of expensive thing in the box when you're dead? When they're living, you can't give them a food to eat? Come on, I don't buy them story. The day of the bandara, you want to cook thing I never eat in my life. You really believe I'm going to sit down in a bandara and eat 55 different takari? You must be really see dotish mark on my forehead. Because I'm not doing that bad now. Not Vikram. You have to cook all way she like. She not eating it. You cook, eh? Well, we go debate that too. But you understand, people like to make certain statements that they know nothing about it. The Ramayana says, Natra kashtid daya bhavam prani samadhi varitati tena tasmin samartaya pretasya nushochati. Nasochati means you cannot live how you want to live. You cannot live the life you want. And if you cannot live the life you want, how could you control that? Yata hi sartaga chantam brusha kashitaya stitaha ahamapya gamishyami prishto bhavayata miti evam puravagato marga pitri peitra mahodruva tapapananam katamashotas dyasnyasti vyata kramaha. As a bystander on the road, coming across a group of travelers, saying to them, where all going? He said, we're going by Choutai, have a dead. And he in the shop taking one before he goes. He said, go ahead, I come in, I go meet all just now. In the same way, we must all follow the footsteps of our forefathers. They have come, they have worked, they toil, they build everything, and then they leave it and go. We're going to do exactly that. If you want to carry it when you're going, come and see me, I'll tell you how the plan is, how to work that plan to carry it. You ain't carrying nothing when you're dead. I've heard too much people say this foolishness. When a dead, who mind me, I go give them everything. Hey, you're dead, you idiot. You can't give nobody nothing when you're dead. Don't be stupid. You can't give nobody nothing when you're dead. I again, you no house because me, I trust you. When you're dead, carry it. You carry it, man. The creek have plenty room for that. This fool, you crazy. Let me tell you something you want to hear. My son was born in 1987. You know when he became the owner of the property I'm living in? You have any idea? 2 days after he born, on the 20th of November 1987, he became the owner of the property. My father said, wait until he get big. I say, for what? Wait for what? He still had to get it. But see, the law smart. Even though he's the owner, he can't pay no bill because he's a minor. So even though I give him it, I can stick with all the bills still. And now he just use that against me. He said, you're paying it all the time. Keep paying it, man. Yeah, you live in it, you pay the bill, man. I said, all right, I look for that. He says, do not grieve for someone when they die. You are on the same road that they're on right now. And don't buy this storybook where they tell you that when you're about to die, your ancestors just come and tell you, come, come, come. Don't buy that story. Somebody say when you die, they're going in a better place. How you know that? You went already? How you know that? You feel when they leave here, they're going in a better place? You believe that. They go in where their karma carry them. Nothing else. Your karma will determine where you go from here. So don't let nobody fool you and tell you when you go from here, you're going in a better place. Really? Okay, you went already? Right. Bayasa patanamana syastro satova nivaritati atma sukhe niyoktabhya sukhabhaja prajasmritaha. Like a wave, past life cannot be retraced. You can't remember. You know when she married. So you have no where she wedded, the wedding. You understand? You can't remember that. You wasn't even there. Past life is past life. Leave it, let it go. Let it go. Don't worry about the future. You don't know nothing about the future. Worry about today. Live today for today. The kind of thing going on in the country right now, you're seeing it every day, man. People killing, they're killing one and again. Now his whole family can wipe out. The biggest joke for me, the soldier will kill the woman and the child in Pinal. They'll let go here, you know. But I wish I was so lucky. You know people I would have taken out already, Chris? But they ain't gonna let go me. They say, you is the fella we waiting on. We need you. Your mouth will get you in trouble. So you stay out. Life was supposed to be directed towards happiness, towards bliss. That is our birthright, to be happy. Fighting for land and boundary is not happiness. Fighting for land and boundary does cause children to get killed. Because the next generation going to kill one another for it. And none are planting it. Ete bahubidasho ka vilaya purayaditi tata varajani yadiravena sarvavastu yadhimataha. The courageous man, the intelligent man understands that the human being is built up of mood swings. Everybody have that mood swing, a trip from one to the next. They have a new term for it now, they call it depression. When I trip, they just call it depression. When I go to the doctor, he say, what a prescriber? I say, are you stupid? Nothing wrong with me. You take the same tablet you gave me. He say, he won't take that. I say, and you giving me that? I say, I'm not depressed, my friend. I have no depression. I'm the happiest human being God make. I own no land, I own no house, I have no job. I eat in 3 times a day. That is happiness. I had to worry about nothing. He says, we all go through mood swings. There is a time to grieve, there's a time to lament, there's a time to cry. The problem is, don't go overboard with it. That is the problem. Every time I do funeral and people hear people saying, don't hold me, Lego me, I go jump in the fire. I say, Lego the donkey, Louis see. Louis rarely see how stupid this fella is. As he go near the fire and he get the heat, he say, boy, that thing real hot. I say, hell hotter than that. What are you worried about? When they ask me how I know hell hot, I say, because I light the fire. So I know how hot hell is. He says, so you won't go there when you're dead? I say, yes, I'm going right there with you. The difference with me and you going where the fire is. I going by the office, air-conditioned office. So I won't have no problem when I reach there. So don't worry. Yatamritas tata jivan tata sati yasyesha vriddalabhasya pariyate pyanate nasaha. The body is nothing. The soul is what is important. And the soul is free. The soul, like this lady, long time. Long time. That's only coming back in our body, not for nothing. It will never come back. That's not going to happen. Whatever you have to do with the body, you decide. The soul, you can't decide that. That is not yours. Go and read chapter 3 in the Gita or chapter 4, the last 3 or 4 verses. The mind, the intellect, the body, all that is yours. The soul is not yours. You think God that stupid, man? To leave you in charge of your soul? You know crazy he had to be to do that? He ain't that stupid. He keep that for himself. So whatever we do it for the body now. The body gone. Dispose of it at your women fancy. And then you pray after that and hope for the best. So devotees, let us join in chanting the 13 verses of the Gita Dhyan. Om aparthaya pratibodhitam bhagavata narayanena swayam vyasena gratitam purana munina madhye mahabharatam advaitamrita varishinim bhagavatim ashtadashadhyayinim ambatvam anusandadami bhagavata gite bhavadaveshinim नमस्तते व्यास विशाल बुद्धि पुलारविंदयत पत्र नेत्र येन त्वया भारत तैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालित ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः प्रपन्न पारिजाताय तोत्र वेत्रय कपानये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृता दुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्ध गोपाल नंदनः पार्थो वत्सा सुधिरभोक्ता दुग्धम गीतामृतम महत् वसुदेव सुतमदेवं कंसचानूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानंदम कृष्णम वंदे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोण तथा जयदता जला गंधारनिलोत्पल शल्यग्राहवती कपेन वहनी करणेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थाम विकर्ण घोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोतिरना खलु पाण्डवैरनदी कैवर्तका केशव पाराशरयवचस्तदोजममलं गीतारता गन्धोत्कटं नानाज्ञानककेशरं मरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जनकतपदैरहरः पीपीयमान ममदा भूयद भारत पंकजं कलिमला प्रध्वंसेन श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालमपङ्गुमलङ्घयति गिरिं यत कृपातम अहम वन्दे परम आनन्दमाधवं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्दरुद्दमरुतास्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैर्वेदय साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति अमसामगा ध्यानावस्थिततरगतेन मनसा पश्यन्त्यम योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः गीता गंगा च गायत्री सीता सत्य सरस्वती ब्रह्म विद्या ब्रह्मवल्लेति संध्या मुक्तिगेहिनी अर्धमाता चिदानंदा भवगणी भयनाशिनी वीरतई परानंदा तत्वर्थ ज्ञान मंजरी यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्यात्तरात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे अनेकबाहूदरवक्तनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वं सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूपं बोलो श्री गोविंद भगवान की जय. Devotees, the soul makes a journey. That journey will begin 10 days from today. Is when the journey starts. And that journey is going to last 12 months. The most difficult time in that journey is between the 11th and the 11th month. 11th and 11 and a half months. That's the most difficult part of the journey, the last part. Hence we come up with this brilliant idea. Which one of the children has killed you? The last one. That is why. The last one has killed you. In England, when they sentence you to death, you know the last place you're going to see before they hang you? Have any idea? A bar. That one special tree they used to hang you in. And that tree is in a caged area. So just before you enter, it have a bar. And that phrase come from there. Take one for the road. That's where it originated. Take one for the road. That's the last drink you're going to get. After that, they hang you. So somewhere along the road, this last part always seemed to be the most difficult part. The last part of the journey is the most difficult part. So let us chant the Gita, hoping, praying that this entire journey going to be a fruitful one for the departed soul. Idam tute gohyatamam pravakshama anasuyave Jnanamavigyana sahitam yajagyatva mokshase shubhat Rajavidya rajaguhyam bhavitramira mutatamam Pratyakshavagamam darayam susukamakartum abhyayam Ashradana purushaha dharmayasya parandapa Aprapya mam nivartante mrityu sansara vartamani Maya tatamidam sarva jagadabhyaktihi murtina Matstani sarvabhutani nachahamati shavastitaha Nachamachstani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram Bhuta brinanja bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana Yatakashastito nityam vayu sarvatago mahan Tata sarvani bhutani matstani padarayam Sarva bhutani kaundeya prakritim yanti mamikam Kalapakshaya punastani kalapado bishijamyaham Prakritim samavashtabhya bishijami punaha punaha Bhutagramami mama kritsam avasham prakriti yashat Nachamam tani karmani nivadananti dhananjaya Udasina vadasina masaktamateshu karmasu मया जक्षेन प्रकृते सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्वी परिवर्तते अवजानन्ति मां मूढमानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं परमभावामजानन्द मम भूतामहेश्वरम् मोगयाशमोगकर्माणो मोगज्ञानविचेतसा राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः महात्मनस्तु मां पार्थदैवमपकृतिमकृतः भजन्तनन्यमनसो ज्ञातभूतादिमव्ययम् सततं कीर्तयन्त मामायतन्तष्टाहृतव्रत नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासति ज्ञानयज्ञेन चाप्यन्ते यजन्तो मामुपासति एकत्वेन पिटकत्वेन बहुधा विश्वतोमुखम् अहं क्रतुअहं यज्ञ स्वदा अहमहमौषधम् मन्त्रो अहमहम एजम् अहम अगणीयहं मुतं पितामहस्य जगतो मातधाता पितामह वेदं भविदा ओंकारा ऋक्सामा यजुरेव च गतिर्भरता प्रभु साक्षी निवासा शरणमसुहृत् प्रभव प्रलयस्थानं निधानं बीजमव्ययम् तपामहमहं वर्षाणि गृह्णामि युचिजामि च अमृतं चैव मृत्युषा सदा च अहमर्जुनं त्रैविद्यमां सोमपूतपाप यज्ञरिष्टस्वर्गतिं प्रार्थयन्ति ते पुण्यामवस्याज सुरेन्द्रलोकमश्नामि दिव्यान् दिवि देवभोगां ते तमभुक्तस्वर्गलोकं विशालं क्षीणपुण्यमर्तलोकं विशन्ति एवं दैर्धर्मा अणुपपन्नागटागटं कामकामालबन्धि अनन्यश्चिन्तयन्त मामायि जना पर्युपासते तेषमनित्यभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् ये पयन्तद्युतभक्ता यजन्तेश्वर्यवन्दिता ते अपि मामिव कौन्तेया यजन्त्या विधिपूर्वकम् अहं मे सर्वयज्ञानां भोक्तृ च प्रभुरेव च न तु मामाभिजानन्ति तत्त्वनष्टवन्दिते यान्ति देवभटा देवान् पितृयान्ति पितृभटा भूतानि यन्ति भूतेजा यान्ति मध्याजिनोऽपि मां पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयाचिति तरहं भक्तोपाकृता अश्नामि प्रयात्मना यत् करोषि यदश्नासि यजजुहोषि ददासि यत् तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तरकुरुष्व मदर्पणम् शुभ शुभ फलैरेवं मोक्षसे कर्मवन्दनै सन्यास योगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मिदेष्टोऽस्ति न प्रिया ये भजन्ति तो मां भक्त्या मयि ततेषु चाप्यहम् अपि चेत् दुराचारो भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव समन्तव्या सम्यकास्थितो हि सः क्षिप्रमभवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वतशान्तिं गच्छति कौन्तेया प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त्या प्रणश्यति मामि पाद्यपाश्रित्या ये अपि स्युपापयोनय स्त्रियवैशा तथा शूद्रस्ते अपि यान् परां गतिं किं पुनर्ब्राह्मणा पुण्यभक्तराजर्कयस्तथा अनित्यमासुकं लोकामिमं प्रापाभजस्व मां मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजीमां नमस्कुरु माम वैशसि यक्त्वेनं मतमानमत्परायणम् इति श्रीमद्भागवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे राजविद्याराजगुह्य योग नाम नवमो अध्यायः। बोलो श्री गोविंद भगवान की जय। Put the flowers in the box. Relax all yourself now. All right, all who want to offer flowers or do arati, you have a few minutes to do that, and then we will head out again.
Listen to the song of Sailor as we sing today. Two unhappy birds are now going separate paths. Facing the inevitable, these two birds leave each other with tears in their eyes after enjoying each other's company for a long time. These two individuals journey away in different directions, but this cruel world can never understand their pain. Today, they are reflecting on their happy days of progress.
If one of them
Local water, defender, and the camper. Take 3 camper with you. 3, only 3 depending. The other 3 will go down there. No, take a bit of pretty water and just sprinkle it around the pantry bag. Om Gananataya Namah Swaha. Empty the water. Go ahead. Om Gananataya Namah Swaha. Om Gananataya Namah Swaha.
That's how they put it in the white thing. And use so the white tree for that.
Just with natural values, we can't take over. But if we are yeah, there's everything be ready. Everything ready.
The boys could carry this one.
Yeah, then we can jump on it.
Om Yam Brahmavan Nindaludamatastu Navandipyesare. Vedaisaanga Parakramopanishanaya Gayanti Amasamana. Jnana Vasittanakatina Manasapashan Yogino. Yasyandam Navidusarasana Devaya Tasmay Makavadi Hodi. Relax yourself. Relax yourself. You ready? Here we go. Relax. Here we go.
Yeah.